Glen Powell's hit Netflix movie Hitman asks its audience to believe that Powell isn't currently Hollywood's biggest rising star. The new Powell film features the Top Gun, Maverick breakout star in his most versatile role yet, playing a loner college professor who moonlights as an assassin for his local police department. Hitman is co-written by Powell and Richard Linklater, who directed the film and celebrated independent classics such as Dazed and Confused, 1993, Before Sunrise, 1995, and Boyhood, 2014. Since releasing on Netflix on June 7, 2024, Hitman has become one of the most popular titles on the streaming platform. Hitman's cast is also led by Adria Arjona, who plays Madison, the unexpected love interest of Powell's Gary Johnson. Madison believes that Gary is actually Ron, a stylish, confident, and very dangerous trained assassin. Hitman blends several genres to create a well-balanced mix of screwball/romantic comedy, action-inspired thriller, and classic film noir. It's already considered one of the best movies of Richard Linklater's illustrious career. Hitman's first act asks audiences to forget that Glen Powell is one of Hollywood's biggest movie stars and leading men. Hitman presents Powell as the mild-mannered Gary before his alter ego Ron shows up. Glen Powell wears a puzzled expression while conversing in a scene from Hitman. Hitman introduces Powell's protagonist Gary Johnson as a quiet, polite, and all-around normal albeit lonely college professor. Gary is enthusiastic about his teaching profession in philosophy as well as his two domestic cats, which he named ID and Ego. He's just as happy, however, to give up his old life under the guise of several different personas as an undercover agent of his local police department. It's through Gary's revolving alter egos that Powell's acting chops begin to present themselves. The Hitman alias that sticks in Hitman ends up being Ron, a slick-talking and no-nonsense, cool guy assassin who attracts Madison through his fabricated bad boy persona. Ron is first introduced at the same time as Madison in the Linklater film, around the 33-minute mark. Nearly every time that Madison appears throughout the rest of the film, and eventually even when she is out of the picture, Ron takes over for Gary and ultimately becomes a permanent part of his personality. Hitman's Glen Powell casting repeats a hilarious meta-Barbie gag. Powell proves his versatility in a role of many faces. Glen Powell's casting in Hitman is somewhat reminiscent of the meta moment in Barbie where Helen Mirren cuts in and says don't cast Margot Robbie for this role. Like Robbie's role in Barbie, the lead role in Linklater's Hitman is not for the faint of heart or an inexperienced actor, requiring a whole lot of confidence and risk to pull off effectively. 2024 continues to be a big year for Powell as an evolving movie star. The upcoming disaster blockbuster Twisters, also a long-awaited legacy sequel like Top Gun, Maverick, should hopefully be the highlight of Powell's year, even after the resounding critical acclaim of Hitman.